Sean.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. You?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
Great.
All right.
Great. Glad to hear it.
The kitchen looks a little different from last time.
Yeah. Got a new island in. Bona fide granite top. With this way, it'll and no more
Very nice.
cleaving accidents. That was bad. So
Yeah. So what are we going to be doing today?
today, John, we're gonna make a New York style cheesecake with a slight twist. I sort of developed this particular variety myself. Gives it a little more color, a little more flavor. It's pretty interesting. I think you'll like it.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we'll have to try some after the show. Okay.
So let's dive right into it.
Okay. First thing we need for any baking exercise is a nice foundation. I chose to use King Arthur stone ground whole wheat flour. This gives it a wonderful, wonderful texture. This is all natural, very smooth. It lets it flow right on and off your tongue. It's very excellent. This is a pretty precise measurement because this is baking, and it is a bunch of chemical reactions. So we're gonna need third of a cup, precisely measured. I don't think that was enough. We're making a pretty big cheesecake here. You know what?
Maybe a little more.
Yeah. Look good to you? I think so. That's pretty good. Okay. Second ingredient we need absolutely has to be sugar. It's a dessert. It's sweet. I like to use a little extra sugar than what the recipe calls for. Just a little modification, a little sweeter. Nice way to end the meal. This is half. It's full cup. Here's a full cup of granulated sugar. You know what? Like I say, it's a pretty big cheesecake. Let's. I think so. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Now you want to mix it up so that you get a nice 50-50 consistency. It's mostly, it's right now it's like a nice sweet flour. It's almost like what you get when you get biscuit. Just do that right there. Now we've got our two base ingredients in. I'd like to add a little bit of liquid at this point so we can get a little more of a mixture going on. I like to use vegetable oil. Most types of oils will work except for canola oil. It's too strong of a flavor. And olive oil. Olive oil is a big no-no. So just nice pure vegetable oil. Again, that's about right. I think that looks good. Yes. So then, I like to use mayonnaise. Now this is really nice because it uses ingredients that you have to put in anyways. You got your eggs, vinegar, egg yolk, salt, sugar. You just don't need some of that stuff. You just throw in the mayonnaise and it's all in there by itself.
That really cuts the time down, right?
Absolutely. And the mayonnaise actually gives it a nice whipped consistency. Mayonnaise is the ingredient to use. Palatable. Next ingredient.
Now I don't think I've seen that in the kitchen before, Steve.
No, this is an after dinner dessert. Mm-hmm. How many times have you been at your own dinner party, and you get you give the dessert, and everyone's wired after the coffee?
Oh,
this just slows the dessert right down. It's just
one of those child-proof.
Child-proof containers. Now you want 2 complete adult doses. You don't want to knock everyone out. But you do want to give them just enough, just enough to sort of make them tired. Just to sort of calm everyone down. Right now, though, I think we need to add our next ingredient, which gives it a wonderful, wonderful color. This right here is this right here is whole kernel corn. Not processed, not strained. It's like it just came off the cob. They threw in a little water. It's easier, it's cheaper, it's great. You want to strain the water out, so if we'll go over here, you don't want to put in much water because we've got plenty of liquid in there as it is. So we'll just do that and we'll throw in some corn. Get a bit of that in there, yeah. Yeah, corn. That's great. That is great. Now we need to use is something to bulk up the dessert. This is going to be Uncle Ben's boil and bag rice.
Right.
Now the boil and bag rice is really nice. Yes, it's really nice because it's cheaper. I mean, you can use regular Uncle Ben's rice, but this is much cheaper, much cheaper, and it's pre-portioned. You know exactly how much you need to put in each and every dessert. Right. So now we actually do have to cut this bag open, because we don't want to throw the plastic in there. That would ruin the. Dump a little bit of rice in there. That's great. Now it's pre-portioned, like I say. Our next step. Now this is something you don't see in every dessert, but I like to use Prince Elbows 25 pasta. This is excellent. It gives it a nice. It's another bulk. It adds bulk to it, but it's excellent. Absolutely excellent. You'll see the results when we're done. Yes. You don't need much. Just a few. What we need now is peeled whole tomatoes. Now this is great. This is great. You got the green, you get the red.
Green, red.
Flavors it in. It's a Christmas dessert.
Oh.
It's excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny the stuff you think of just working around. Generally I like to use 2 to 3 tomatoes. They're not very big, and 2 to 3 tomatoes. Add another one in there, and then just a little bit of sauce, about 1/3 of a cup. Get that in there. That's this is gonna be so good. You're gonna thank me for this. Our next step is to add more color, a little more fun, a little more fun for the kids.
A little jumpy on the old tongue.
Yep. A little more fun for the kids. Tricks. Now, these are just regular tricks you buy in the store. You can use. Here's the one place where I don't think it's wrong to use generics. Generic tricks would be okay. Whatever fits your budget. Throw in some tricks. Absolutely. Now, we've pretty much got everything except for something that's going to give it a little more. It's we've got the bulk in there, but there's going to be it's going to be real dense in some places. This evens it out. This is pearl barley. Now barley's good for a lot of things. Barley soup, barley, but barley's misunderstood in that it's a great, absolutely great dessert filler. So yeah, so we'll just try to snip that off, and we'll add about a half a cup. Yeah, add about half a cup there.
Okay.
So that's basically all we have to do as far as this goes. Now, if you'll do me a favor and just mix this up with this. A lot of people like to use spatulas, but
do I need to break these tomatoes up?
that wouldn't hurt, but you don't need to. Our next step is to just get a little bit of milk in there. This is nice fresh milk. Just bought this morning.
Okay.
We'll just get
We like to get it as fresh as possible.
Absolutely, we get the good old milk going. Actually, you know what?
Fresh.
This is well, you know what? This is actually whole milk, and I forgot to shake it up. So if we'll just shake that up right there, just get that little shooken up. That'll be real nice.
That was your bad.
Fresh. Yep. Nice. Whew. Here. Yeah. Oh,
This is also fun.
There we go. Yes, it is very fun to make. Ah, yes. Absolutely.
Milk did his body good.
Yeah. Oh man, that's excellent. You know what? You don't think we're missing in that? We need a little more flour. Here we go. If you don't mind, I'll take this over.
All right.
Thank you, John. Thank you. Excellent job. Let's mix this in there like that. Now, my mama always told me there should be a little bit of you in everything you make.
Interesting thought.
Yes. It gives it a personal touch to it. Would you like to add?
No.
No. Okay. Now, and smell that. Isn't that great? Oh,
Man, I can't. I just can't wait.
so cheesy. Now, Oh wow! Try that. Isn't that great?
Very good.
Great.
If I do say so.
Yes. Now, the last step is we need to put it into our dish.
Right.
Now,
You probably want
if you'll do me, yeah, just we'll measure this. Measure this. Is pretty.
pretty exact there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just. Yeah.
And get the scrape
Get
that one.
yeah. Scrape this one for me. There we go.
Give it a little help.
There we go. Oh, wow.
Alright, maybe
There we go. Yeah.
move that out a
Excellent.
little bit here, huh?
Yep. Yes. Get a little more in there. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, how long does this take to cook? Because I just can't wait to eat it.
Well, I don't want you to preheat your ovens, but you do, as soon as you're ready to put it in, turn the oven to 450 degrees and it'll take 4 to 5 hours.
Okay.
Now, it does reduce the size, so we'll put it here in the top oven here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get that in there like that. Yep. Get that. And then we'll set the dials. Good. Now, I actually made one.
That's all there is.
That's all there is to it. 4 to 5 hours, you're gonna have a great New York style cheesecake with a little bit of twist. Now, I made one ahead of time so we could be able to sample afterwards. So check here on the bottom oven. And how about that? How about that? Now, John.
Wow.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get that ready. Okay, so it's like a piece.
I'd love one.
Okay, we'll just cut that up. Cut that up a little bit. There we go. So here, let's get some forks and dig in.
All right.
Okay. Want some milk?
Yeah.
Want some milk?
Please.
Absolutely.
I am impressed, Steve.
Well, I am to please. So, thanks for coming over.
Well, thanks for
Appreciate it.
showing us this beautiful dessert.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna try it out this weekend.
Yes, if you like the recipe, just give me a call here at the studio. We'll fax you over a copy of the recipe exactly in case you didn't have time to catch it all.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
Great.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
You have yourself a good day.
Okay, we'll see you.
All right. Talk to you later, John.